On a run from my given disaster. Speed away from the holy mind. Pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good.
Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to, and it will be a weekday morning routine. I've done a weekend morning routine and you guys have seemed to enjoy it, so I figured why not go ahead and do a weekday morning routine. But I do always start my day by waking up just a little bit earlier than the kids so I can have a minute to myself to kind of check my phone, check any like missed calls or texts or my Instagram, things like that, and of course my YouTube channel. But I always love to start the day with making the bed. I don't know what it is. I feel like it just helps me get moving and just feel more motivated and more accomplished for the day. I would love to hear from you guys down below if you guys make your bed every day. I mean, given there's days here and there that you just don't get to it, but for the most part, I do make my bed every single day. And once the bed is made, I do need to move downstairs and kind of get things going down there. And I love to start by letting the dog out and opening up all the blinds. The boys were going to be waking up soon, so I figured I would go ahead and start their breakfast. And our mornings are pretty repetitive and we've got it nailed down pretty well at this point. We've been home from school since March and we have not been back, so we've had plenty of time to kind of figure it out. So our mornings are a little repetitive, but at least they seem to go smooth, which is good. And I'm just going to go ahead and make them a really easy breakfast this morning with some frozen waffles and then make them up some eggs. And then we've been eating at their little table in the loft. It's just a lot easier to get them ready for the day up there.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside.
Now that the boys are all happy and fed and just occupied for at least a couple of minutes, I'm gonna go downstairs and finally make myself a cup of coffee because Mama needs a little help this morning. Now that I've got a little bit of coffee on board, I'm gonna go ahead and empty out the dishwasher. I do always try and do this in the morning That way throughout the day I can load it, and then I just don't get left with a sink full of dishes by the end of the day, because that will happen, and it does happen on days that I have not done this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just check this off my list this morning. And I just wanted to also let you guys know that I am keeping it so real, and watching this back and doing this voiceover, I'm like, good Lord, girl, you need to get it together. I'm like in terrible PJs and everything, but I was not about to go put on like this cute little pair of PJs because I'm gonna film. I just like to keep it real with you guys, and to be honest with you, I do love this t-shirt. If I have any Office fans here on my channel, I would love to hear from you guys down below, but this is my Dwight Schrute Beet Farm t-shirt that my husband got me. I don't know what it was for, but he just got it for me because I'm literally obsessed with The Office. And just some cozy sweatpants. So I'm sorry I'm looking so rough this morning, but I promise in this video we do pull it together.
With his humble lack and everlasting ego, someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind.
Now, I just want to mention, I know not everyone has time in the morning to do this, but in all honesty, this maybe took me 10 minutes to unload the dishwasher and just put away those few clean dish towels around the counter and wipe the counters down. It took nearly no time at all, and the stress that it takes off of your plate, like maybe if you leave the home to go to work, and it just makes you feel better about what you're walking into, and maybe on your drive home you're not thinking, oh my gosh, I still have to go home and do all this stuff. Maybe adding just 10 more minutes to your morning to just get this done, it really does go a long way.
Here he goes, with his humble lack and everlasting ego.
Boys had finished their breakfast and they were just playing for a few minutes in the loft, waiting for me to come up here. And I'm just going to kind of prep their school space and just get them all logged on to their computers, so that way they are all ready to go when their classes started. So I always just like to kind of prep this for them in the morning. And then Rylan does have a hefty set of books here, as you can see here in the corner, and the teacher does let us know kind of what books that they're using for the day. So I pull those for him in the order. That way all he has to do is just pull from the top and kind of work his way down, and it just helps his day go a little bit smoother, and then I don't have to keep stopping what I'm doing to help him maybe find a book. So it just helps me being able to keep my day moving forward without having to constantly run over to help them. But I'm also going to go ahead and get their hair all gelled. We don't do this every morning. There's mornings where I'm like, it's fine, you're literally at home, I'm not going to do your hair. But I'm hoping that this kind of does for them what it does for me. Maybe get them a little bit more motivated and involved, and just maybe wake up a little bit more by getting ready. But I do let them keep PJ pants on and just stay comfortable, because they are sitting in a chair on a computer. I figured might as well let them be comfortable, but I do make them put on a fresh shirt and brush their teeth, and for the most part gel their hair. So the boys were jumping on their calls, and so I'm going to go ahead and just wipe down their bathroom. I do try and do this every day to every other day, because kids and toothpaste, need I say more. So I'm just going to go over this really quickly with a Clorox wipe, and then I'll go get myself ready for the day finally. I wanted to share with you guys my Kenzzi. This is going to be my very first time using this, so I thought it might be fun to actually document this, and then I could always kind of update you guys later on if maybe you guys were curious. But what this is this is a handheld IPL device, and what that means is it's light therapy for hair removal. And I was really excited about this and have been wanting to try it forever, because who wants to shave? I really despise shaving. I think I've talked about this with you guys before. I like try and avoid it as much as possible. So I thought, why not give this a shot? And I love that I can do it in the comfort of my own home. And there was seriously no pain. It was absolutely painless. It does get a little warm, but it honestly feels really good. And you can use it on basically your whole body. You can even use it on your face if you wanted to. I thought maybe trying it on my legs would be a really good place to start, and then maybe on my underarms. But it was really easy. It came with directions, and it has a really long cord, so you can just sit down and maybe get cozy while you do it. And within a few minutes, it was already done. And I will have this linked below if you guys are curious about it. I'll also have a promo code if you guys wanted to check it out. It's super duper affordable. I think this handset is $229, but if you were to go to like a laser spa or something like that, and you would need treatment after treatment, and so if you really think about the cost, this is actually really affordable. So I figured, why not give this a shot? Again, the reviews on it were really good, and a lot of people were seeing results in about 3 or 5 weeks. So I'm excited to start using this a few times a week. When I wash my hair, I do try and avoid heat, like blow drying, as much as possible. So I always try and wash my hair and then do something like do my makeup or whatnot, and just kind of let it air dry as much as possible. I have very straight hair, so I have that luxury. I do realize some people have like super curly hair and they're not able to do that, but since I'm able to, I do try and let it air dry as much as possible, and then I'll finish it off with the blow dryer underneath, and then I will go ahead and curl my hair for the day. And this does last me about 2 or 3 days, so it is really nice to know that it is all fresh and clean and I don't have to worry about it for a few days. So next up, now that I'm feeling all good and showered and I got my hair and makeup all done, and you guys don't have to look at my haggard mess anymore, I want to go ahead and get dressed for the day. But I wanted to show you guys a bunch of new pieces that I picked up from Bellelily Boutique. And it was so hard getting dressed today, and I figured, why not just have fun and try it all on. I wasn't quite working yet today, and I wanted to stay close to the boys while they were on their calls right here in the loft. So I figured, why not have some fun and just try and mix and match and put on some of the new outfits. I would love to hear from you guys which one you guys loved the best. I did end up keeping on the Cool Mom sweater only because I wasn't going anywhere today and I just wanted to be comfortable, and I ended up in my office. But let me know down below what you liked best. Also wanted to let you guys know that the back of me may look a little bit different. My husband and I this last weekend did a board and batten wall here in our master bedroom. Our new bed is finally supposed to come this next week, knock on wood. So we wanted to get this out of the way and done before the bed got here. That way it was just more room to work. And I love it. I've been wanting to do this on the wall for so long, and I do plan on hanging and painting that little painting that area right above the board and batten, maybe a darker color, and then hanging something above the bed. So I'm super duper excited that we finally got this. Well, it's 95% done, but I hope you guys like it. Let me know down below how you think it came out.
Disappearing at last, you made me fall without saying a sentence. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that little try on. Like I said, this video is a little different than what you guys are used to, but it does kind of make it more fun to kind of mix things up here on the channel, so that way it just doesn't get super stale and very repetitive. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, but I went ahead and kept on this last outfit. I love this cool mom sweater, but fun fact, it's actually a sweater dress, so you could actually wear it with like over the knee boots or with leggings. It's super cozy, but I do a little front tuck and just wear it with jeans and whatnot, so it's very versatile. But as you guys can see, I'm now in my home office and I've got a very busy day ahead of me, full of orders to fill. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out and then make the boys some lunch and then kind of move on with our day. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, I would love if you guys could just hit that like button down below. And as always, I would love for you to stick around and hit that subscribe button, and that way you guys can enjoy future videos here on my channel. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for your time today, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.